recorded live from Wally's. It's the Derek Luna Show. This week, Kathie Dice plays 20 bad questions, plus a postcard from the road. And now, just like Clark Griswold, he needs the aspirin. It's Derek Luna. That's correct, I'm here at Wally's in Fenton, Missouri. It's kind of a Buc-ee's light is kind of what they got going on here. They celebrate the Great American Road Trip, and this is my postcard from the road. We're just back into town. I'm delirious. I've been driving most of the night. We'll see if we can get this recorded before the beautiful rain comes scooping in here. But, yeah, so the weekend was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, not Kansas. But so we went up to Pittsburgh and we played the Don't Tell Pittsburgh show. Shout out Ronnie Fleming. Shout out Learn More. I've met so many great comics. I should have been doing some interviews, but I was too busy crushing shows. No, I did pretty good. And meeting all these cool comics and just hanging out. And so that was fun. Then we went and did a Bar Comedy USA show in Zelienople. It was actually Cranberry Township, but technically Zelienople. I think they just said that to make me say Zelienople a whole bunch, but I figured out how to say it, and I did say it a lot. And so that was part of the Pub and Grub comedy tour. Shout out to Bar Comedy USA. Always a fun time. And so I was headlining that, and the feature on the show was a lady named Kathie Dice. And I've started just reaching out to these people and seeing if they would want to do a short interview, see if they would want to play 20 bad questions maybe. Because, all of the comics who work for Bar Comedy USA are pretty effing awesome, if I say so myself. So they're usually hilarious people and great performers and interesting to talk to. So I've started just rolling the dice with it, and Kathie was cracking me up. She is super funny. The show was great, and the 20 bad questions was fun also. So you guys will get to check that out. Then we did that show, and then, I did the all-nighter drive, guys. All night. I stopped in Indianapolis. I keep stopping at a lot of the same rest stops and rest areas just because I kind of know they're there, I guess. And I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with how full my bladder gets before I need to stop, or how long I'm able to drive from certain points on the map. I don't know. I haven't really worked out the Fibonacci numbers on the whole thing. But we only slept for maybe 4 hours at a rest area before, we just hightailed it back on the road. And here we are on the home stretch. We're on the I-44 South. And this Wally's is, I've stopped here quite a bit. It's okay. I mean, it's no Buc-ee's. And I got to be honest, I'm kind of losing my my tolerance for Buc-ee's as well. I think they're a little bit overrated. But we're going to grab a slice of pizza and a fun soda and head back onto the road. About 3 hours from getting back home. As you can see, they got the station wagon in the background. I think they're kind of subliminally, they say Great American Road Trip, but I think subliminally they're kind of going for a National Lampoon's, trying to remind you of National Lampoon's Road Trip. I think subliminally, at least. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe they're not that devious. I think they want to be National Lampoon's Big Giant Gas Station. if they could, they would, but they don't want to pay the franchising or whatever the intellectual property money for that. So they just went with like stuff that was close to it. I tell you, I do like the soundtrack. It's all 60s music. And, it reminds you of, back in the day, back when America was great again, I guess. So they tell me. Also, there's like a trillion. I think the gas pumps go up to like number 87. But every time I'm here or at a Buc-ee's, I go up and I prepay for my gas. And I say, can I get $30 on pump 473? And they think that joke's stupid, but it still makes me grin on the inside. So, on our way back home, guys, we're wrapping it up. Upcoming shows, we're wrapping it up on my out-of-state travels for the year. I've had this weekend in Pittsburgh, and then I had next weekend coming up. I'm going up north to North Dakota. I've got, I believe, the Thursday in Des Moines at Teehee's. I think I'm going to get a chance to do a guest spot on their open mic thing that they do, showcase thing that they do. So I'm going to do that on Thursday, and then Friday I've got another Bar Comedy USA show in Hazen, North Dakota. So we're going to go all the way up to North Dakota. And then that's my last out-of-state show until 2024. So we're going to be keeping it mainly local. I say out-of-state. I mean, I might go to Tulsa, someplace that's like 3 hours away. I might go to Tulsa. I might go to Pittsburgh, Kansas. I might go to Kansas City, Kansas. I might go to, I might get around a little bit. I might go to northern Arkansas. I might go see what's up in Bentonville. See my man Raj. I think he's actually living in New York. Shout out Raj. But yeah, we're going to keep it local for the rest of the year. Holiday season and whatnot. Too much family stuff going on. Too busy. So I'm going to lay low for a couple months and get off the road and then hit it hard in January. I've got some exciting January stuff to announce. I've got a trip down south in January to Panama City Beach. Shout out Jason Hedden. We're going to be heading down to his way. See what I did there? We're going to be heading down to see Jason Hedden with Panama City Beach Comedy on Thursday the 18th and Friday the 19th. And then Jonathan Silver from Don't Tell Huntsville, Alabama, just reached out to me. January 20th, Saturday, January 20th. They're going to be doing an all-music comedy lineup, and I'm going to be on that bad boy, and I'm excited. Not a lot of people reaching out to Box Office Poison to grab a cupful. You know, most of the time I'm trying to sell my Box Office Poison to bookers, and they're not sure if it's poison or not. I'm the Jim Jones of comedy. Just try this. But no, Jonathan's excited. I'm excited to get down there. And then I've got a trip up north, March 4th through March 12th. I'll be up in the north area between Mount Zion, Wisconsin, and Verndale, Minnesota. We're going to be up there just dicking around, probably talking to Connor Hangslaben, causing trouble, shooting guns, hanging out in a deer stand, hopefully. Just raising a ruckus, you know, with my man Connor, who I think is actually in Springfield this weekend. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm delirious. Since I stopped drinking, sleep deprivation is just the best. So we're going to head home. Enjoy this 20 Bad Questions with Kathie Dice. It's super fun meeting her. You meet people from all different walks of life. And she's got a National Lampoon's radio background. She did some bits for them back in the day, and just a fun lady from a totally different background than me, And yeah, she's funny. Go check her out online and enjoy this 20 Bad Questions with me and Kathie Dice. Like and subscribe, dumbasses. Show. My guest is Kathie Dice. How are you, Kathie?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Excited. We're here at Rumors Tavern.
Yes, in
Zelianopol. I practiced all day yesterday. Let me make sure I'm recording.
All right.
This is all part of it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Zelianopol. I practiced all day. We're gonna figure this out. You've agreed. This is the first time I'm meeting Kathie. I meet a lot of great comedians through the USA.
And then there's me.
The Bar Comedy USA tour. Yeah, I haven't seen Kathie's act yet. It might it might not be awesome. No, I'm sure it'll be awesome. Everybody I meet through the Bar Comedy USA is pretty good for sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll see what this gig turns out to be. Sir, we'll be. You can watch hockey in like. Just 10 minutes, you can watch hockey. Sorry. We're already making people angry just by being here. You've agreed to a couple preliminary questions. We're playing hardball. How long have you been doing comedy?
I started back in probably 97, but it was real sporadic for a long time.
Yeah.
Didn't really get serious until probably 12 or 15 years in, I guess.
Nice.
But
okay. You've agreed to play 20 bad questions. Are you sure about this?
No, but let's do it.
Okay. All right. I kind of do it like the old McLaughlin group on PBS, you remember? When he'd rapid fire. Oh. Nobody knows this reference. I'm the only person who watched old PBS news magazines. Okay, 20 bad questions.
All right.
We'll try to race through this fast because we got a show to prepare for.
That's right.
Okay, question 1, favorite color?
Purple, pink, and blue.
You can't have 3. That's totally. Let me check the bylaws. Look, we'll allow it, but purple.
Purple's the top, yes.
Purple. Okay. Question 2, favorite dinosaur?
David, I don't know. Brontosaurus.
Brontosaurus, a real soft brontosaurus, not real firm on that answer. Question 3, this one's good. If you had to be a person of a different race, what race would you pick? This is one of the favorite questions on
India.
Because of the food?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good answer. I think that's our first Indian.
I just went to the India grocery store last night, so.
Good stuff. Question 4, snakes or spiders?
Spiders.
Spiders. Question 5, truth or dare?
Truth. Always truth.
Always truth.
Always truth.
With the stand-up crowd?
Yep.
A lot of truth. You get a lot of comedians saying
wink,
truth.
wink.
Especially the the improv guys will probably be dares. But the stand-ups are usually truths. Okay, question 6. If you were in a survival situation with a member of your family and you had to eat a member of your family, what member of your family would you eat just as your food arrived? Just as the waitress brought your delicious food.
Oh, jeez.
Good appetizing question.
Yeah.
A lot of people picking ex-wives. And
I don't have any exes, so.
Some people picking
pass.
based on who they think might be delicious.
Oh, well.
I gave you one pass, and you're going to use it here. You're lucky nobody watches this.
Whatever. She's already available.
All right. Question 7. I have more follow-up questions about that one, but we'll skip it for now. Question 7, favorite ice cream flavor?
Probably black raspberry.
Question 9, favorite sex position?
Third from the top.
Third from the top. Great answer. Question 10, where can we find you on Instagram? That was the best answer I've ever heard to that question. Where can we find you on Instagram and Facebook and all these online places?
I do have an Instagram, but I've never used it, so I think it's my name,
Kathie Dice.
Yeah.
Kathie with a T-I-E.
H-I-E.
T-H-I-E.
K, too.
Kathy
Don't
Dice.
forget.
Any relation to Andrew Dice?
No, that's his middle name.
Yeah. I'm an idiot. Question 11. You're on a desert island. You get 3 movies. What 3 movies are you picking?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Because I might take the Dirty Dancing soundtrack on the next question. Go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted.
Okay. I don't even know. Gone with the Wind. And I haven't seen a movie in a long time. I don't even know. Jeez.
Gone with the Wind, Dirty Dancing,
All right, Wizard of Oz.
and
whatever.
The Wizard of Oz. Okay, some classics. I love the soundtrack on Dirty Dancing.
I love this. It's
That's
so
my type of
sexy. It's sexy.
That's my type of music. Every time we had it on, my mom and dad would go, "We used to dance like that."
and
No,
you go,
you guys
ew, ew.
didn't. Okay, bucket list comedy venues. Comedy venues that you're like, man, it'd be awesome to perform there someday, some way.
Actually, well, I don't know if it was on my bucket list, but I actually did get to do it last summer. Was a prison.
A prison, like Johnny effing Cash.
It was actually very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was a women's prison, but yeah.
I've seen somebody put a special out from a prison.
Really?
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
kind of answering a future question. Favorite place you've performed so far?
Jeez. I think, well, actually my favorite place kind of is Fort Wayne Comedy Club.
Yeah, I've heard some really great things about the Fort Wayne.
Yeah, I
Comedy Club.
wish they could get busier and stuff, but it's a really cool place. I like
Cool.
Michael Moses.
Okay, question 14 now, I guess. Desert Island, 3 musicians or bands. You get their entire catalog.
Do they have to be alive?
Alive or dead?
Neil Diamond, John Denver, and the Beatles.
Kathy's got great taste in music. This is my type of music. Question 15. Favorite holiday? We're coming up on the holiday season, Kathy.
My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite
Because
too.
you get together, everybody eats, fellowships, and you don't have to worry about buying presents for everybody. And
Christmas is overrated, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's coming in third for me behind Thanksgiving and the 4th of July.
yeah, that can be
Too little too much patriotism sometimes, but it's a similar idea. We're all just getting together for a barbecue.
Right, right.
Okay, question 16. Best thing about doing comedy?
The high that comes when you do a good show.
Yeah. It's a
It's
real adrenaline
nothing
thing.
beats it. Nothing. It's
After
just-
I finish a show, like on a Saturday night, I'll have a long drive.
And
Like,
you're
I'll get-
wide awake the whole
I'll
way
get
home.
most of that done. It's 12 hours home. I'll probably get 9 of it done before I pull off and crash out. Yeah, adrenaline. It's a weird adrenaline rush. Question 17. This is my favorite question. Motorcycles? Question mark.
No,
Good answer.
because
That's
I've had too many friends and relatives get hurt or killed.
That's the correct answer. They're way crazy dangerous. What are people thinking? Question 18. You're a time traveler. What era are you going back to hang out? You can have a couple answers. And why?
Probably the Victorian era, because, I don't know, things were just, the dresses and
Fancies, the tea
and the balls
parties.
and the tea parties.
That's good.
And the women didn't have to work. They just sat around and got primped. And,
Yeah, and the syphilis.
well,
Well, you can't win
can't
them all.
win them all.
Favorite place you performed? You've already sort of talked about that with the prison
Yeah.
show. That's super cool.
Yeah, it was a great. It was cool. I don't know why, but it was. I don't know. Of course, there was a captive audience, but it was, they were just so receptive and
Appreciative, I'm sure.
appreciative,
I
and
bet
it was
they don't
just,
get a lot of entertainment, period,
no,
in there.
not really. So
Well, that's great. That's on mine now. Now that you've thrown that out,
Yeah.
I've seen a special. I forget who it was. Performed a special at a prison.
yeah,
That he actually was incarcerated in
Oh.
years earlier. So it was wild. Anyway, moving on. We're almost to the end. Thank you for doing this. Question 19. Favorite food?
probably
Your younger
peas.
sister.
Oh, lobster. Yeah, my younger sister. No, lobster.
Lobster. Delicious. We've already talked about how to find you online. Kathie, Thie Dice. Question 20. What? Sorry. This is a real professional show I have going on here. This is the worst question of all in an interview. How do you come up with your jokes?
Probably
so
just
funny?
like everybody else, I see humor in everything because I believe humor is healing, and if you don't laugh, you cry. So it's everywhere.
It's kind of the universal answer.
Yep, I figured
and that's
it
why
was.
comics can sort of hang out and talk to each other, because I think we're seeing everything through just
Oh,
a
yeah.
different lens where
Oh, yeah.
some people see it and they get bummed out, some people see it and they get angry, and a comic tends to see it and be like, well, that's ridiculous.
Well, let's just say that I am the one person at the funeral cracking jokes. So.
Yeah. What is it I say? Every funeral's one fart away from everybody laughing.
Well, I got everybody laughing very hard at my dad's funeral. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
because I did a thing.
That's the perfect time for it, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, it was great to meet you. I'm looking forward to your set, and thanks for playing 20
You're
Bad
welcome.
Questions.
Thank you.
Kathie Dice, everybody.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.